Now for some safety and usage. So for those of you who are already doTERRA members or are already using doTERRA essential oils, you may not need to watch this video, but if you want to have a refresher, that's absolutely fine. I've just put this on here for potentially very new people that need a refresher, or for people who have never experienced essential oils and how to use them. So a couple of little safety guidelines. You will never ever put a pure essential oil into your eyes, ear canals or nose. Okay, so you do need to be careful when you're applying essential oils, even the purest of essential oils like doTERRA. It's recommended to use a carrier oil, and this just prevents against skin sensitivities. So every time you go to use an oil, you'd simply add a couple of drops of a carrier oil. doTERRA offer a fantastic fractionated coconut oil. That's a nice liquid coconut oil. It's not too greasy. It absorbs really nicely into the skin and doesn't leave an oily layer. Add a couple of drops of that into the palm of your hand, for example, and then add a couple of drops of the essential oil into that. Carrier oil will protect you from getting any skin sensitivities because everyone's skin is different, and even a normal skin can react to the simplest, purest ingredients. It just prevents you from getting any skin sensitivities or any drying on the skin as well, because some of them can be quite astringent. So they could be quite drying on your skin. So you add those couple of drops of coconut oil and then a couple of drops of the oil, and then you can apply it to your skin, and that way you're applying it safe, because there are a couple of hot oils that will actually burn the skin. So just when you're starting, until you learn which the hot oils are, you need to just always use a fractionated coconut oil or a carrier oil when applying them onto your skin. A lot of doTERRA's oils can be ingested and can be taken internally if you wish. Again, they have all been through that third-party testing for this purity standard. So you can add them into a glass of water, you can add some of them directly on under your tongue, and you can just take them, rub them on the roof of your mouth. So there's all different ways that they can be ingested. You can put them in a vegetable capsule and actually just swallow it that way. That is if you wish. So it's not necessary, you don't have to take them internally, but you definitely can if you wish. So topically and aromatically would be the two ways that people would use them most when they first start out, until they get enough education, until they're really confident in being able to take them internally and know they're doing the right thing and taking the right amount and the right dosage. Great thing is, on the back of the bottle, with doTERRA oils that are ingestible, it does give you the recommended daily dose of what you can take and how to take them. So it'll say 1 drop in 4 ounces of water, or whatever the case may be. So that is a really good way that you can always be sure that you're taking an oil that is suitable for internal use. Aromatically, you can simply take off the lid and smell from the bottle. You can add a couple of drops into the diffusers. The diffusers are great, but bear in mind they can't have any heat. So it has to be a cool steam, and the water must always stay cool in the diffuser. Reason being, for a certified pure therapeutic grade essential oil, for you to get the full components and benefits of this oil, you cannot heat them. So if you were adding them to cooking, for example, you would not add them to boiling point. You would let your meal come down to a lower temperature and then add them in, just so you are getting the full therapeutic benefits. Because if you heat them in any way, that can sort of kill off some of the therapeutic benefits. So really good just to add them into it a little bit cooler, and same if you're adding them to your tea, just like you would with a delicate tea like an Earl Grey or organic tea. You would let it not be at boiling point, you would just let it at a cooler temperature. So aromatically, smelling it from the bottle, popping it into the diffuser, adding it on a cotton ball and putting them in the fridge and around your cupboards and things like that is another great way. Adding them onto a piece of fabric and clipping them in different places in your wardrobe. You can wear it as perfume, so that would be topically. You can put it in a roller bottle with some fractionated coconut oil. There's all different recipes out there that you can make in different blends, so you can put it on your pulse points, you can wear it as perfume, apply it to your body moisturizer. You can add it to the bath. There's so many different uses and different ways of using essential oils. So hopefully that's given you a little bit of insight. So just to recap, always use a carrier oil when using even the purest of essential oils, and just never to put in your eyes, your nose or your ear canal. So if you're using them for an earache, you would apply it around the ear, never in the ear.